Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Smith here. So before I just get this video started, just to let you know that 1.3.4 just came out yesterday, so it's going to take a little while to actually get to that content, but I'm working on a secondary character that I'm kind of not recording anything with it, just going to go through and play normally, and then once I get there as fast as I can, I definitely will get you guys some gameplay out for the new boss event. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Smith here, back with episode 2 of my Terraria 1.3 playthrough. Last episode was pretty decent. It was a lot more talking, and I kind of asked you guys a question, but considering that I started this one up again, I guess I'll continue with the same style, just to kind of keep things consistent, kind of giving you guys some info to talk and whatnot through this. So one piece of information I can go ahead and give you guys is, when you're underground, when you first start off, best thing to do is go for gold. Go for gold or don't go at all. Basically, obviously if you find silver, it's great too, but gold is better because if you get a gold pick or a gold broadsword, you can do some great damage later on. The gold pick is manageable to, I don't know about mining meteorite, I can't remember exactly, I think it tells you the tooltip, but I know that it mines demonite, so if you're, let's say you're going to the Crimson or Corruption. I have Crimson in my world, so it would be Crimson, but let's say you're going there, you can actually mine those blocks. Mostly, I think, there's not much in the Crimson ore lying around, but I know in Corruption there's a lot of demonite ore that's usually laying around, and that'll be great to pick up, and you can do that with a gold pick, so that's nice. Also, a gold bow is not bad, but it's not necessarily something you want to go for, because by the time you get a gold bow, you could easily have gotten a silver bow from using that leftover silver that you picked up, and then you can defeat the Eye of Cthulhu and get yourself a tendon bow, or a, what is the other bow? Regular, a demon bow, something like that. So that's this. Wow, we have a lot of topaz. It's also good to go for gems too, because if you manage to get a lot of gems, you can get yourself a nice hook, and that'll help a lot when you go back up, or if you manage to find, let's say, like I found a workbench, you find something underground to, like an anvil, and one of those things. Let's see, does this lead anywhere else, or am I was just kind of going down. Okay, so I guess I'll go back down this way, but it's great to find a hook, and mostly if you find an anvil underground, you can usually, that'll help too, because then when you're underground, you don't have to really worry about using any of your you don't have to use any of your lead or anything to make one. Then you can focus on creating tools for you to continue mining faster. Say like a gold pick, which I think I was going to say this, a gold pick actually takes only 48 gold ore to find. Obviously you have to have wood too, but wood is in abundant supply. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. Let's see, what is this over here? I want to see what this brings to me, what this gives me. Okay, so it brings a little bit of silver and another way to go, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the silver now. Like I said, silver's not the best thing to go for, but if you can use it to craft something like a new axe or something, or a hammer even, that'll be great too, because, or a bow even, that is one thing you definitely want to go for, because you can use the leftover silver on, or the silver on that stuff instead of worrying about using it on like a pick, and you can save your gold and stuff for, like, say a gold broadsword or even a gold bow if you have enough left over. But gold armor is a nice thing to go for, especially early on. But like I said, you don't necessarily need to go for gold armor unless you're a noob and don't know exactly what you're doing. Then obviously go for it, because it's one of the best or easy mode, pre-hard mode ores, armors to go for. Obviously you can get something like iron or copper, but I find that getting gold is probably the best option, because it provides the most defense, and it does works. It does wonders when fighting bosses and stuff. Even against the, not necessarily you don't need armor for Skeletron, but against Skeletron it does great, because it helps provide defense, which could be used to help you gain an offense. So, I don't know. That's just one thing I like to do sometimes, if I find an abundant supply of it underground, or, you know, manage to pick up some gold bars from a chest or something, or even platinum. Obviously they're interchangeable, but yeah. Another cave a little bit, just trying to kind of scavenge around. That's what you want to do when you find caves. You want to scavenge around. You don't necessarily want to just go one way and continue that way. You want to kind of search around, see what's around you, and get it. If not, leave. That is 3 pieces of amethyst. There's no use going for it. I've already got enough. And what is that? Topaz. To make myself a pick, or not a pick. That thing. Can't even think of the name of it. This is the same thing as that. So I guess going over here would be a little bit better option. There's nothing I can do to go under here. So it's probably not the best idea to try to jump under there. At that point, I can go down here and fall right there and place myself a torch under the water. And we've actually found a heart crystal too, so that'll be helpful. Let's see if I can kill this guy pretty quickly. He gives us a glow stick too, which is really nice. And we found this over here. So he gave us a glow stick, but we're going to use it to find ourselves that. And block this off and mine towards it and get ourselves whatever's in that chest there. We also found a loom, but I already found a loom, so I don't necessarily need to get that one. A cloud in a bottle. Definitely take it. Spiked is awesome. It helps with, obviously, as it says, plus 2% damage. It's not just any specific damage, it is all damage, so that is really nice as well. Might as well grab this because I've already got plenty of that in my inventory. A little more won't hurt. You can sell the rest. Like I said, I could pick up that amethyst, but I don't see use to picking it up. Oh, and we found another one. Let's go ahead and activate this one so I don't forget, because sometimes I'll pick them up and I'll forget to use them. The life crystals, that is. They're very important. Also, though, if you're going for a boss fight pretty quickly, if you find a bunch of heart crystals, use all but one, because then you can make a heart lantern, which helps for regen. I'd rather have a little bit of regen than a lot more health. 20 more health versus an extra regen is better off. Like I said, save one, but I don't see a point in saving it at this point because I'm still barely on the surface of this world, so I'll find plenty more. Obviously, I'll find enough to make 400 health, probably 2 times, maybe 3. I don't know about 3, but I probably could. So I also want to grab this over here. Yeah, we'll need to place one more down just to safely get across here without falling, so we can get the rest of this. And then we'll go see what's down this way, underneath here. I don't think there was anything of use. Nope. So we're actually gonna create a waterfall way to kind of not have a bunch of water flowing in with me. Definitely not what I want. And then we'll just hit the auto mine and see what comes next. Okay, so we've managed to find a little cave here. Maybe a big one. And it also comes with a chest. Oh, I forgot this guy can shoot things. Oh, that'll be helpful. Don't have to worry about picking up another... oh, man. Making another yo-yo. But, you know, it is what it is. Take this bookcase, too, because that's actually a crafting station. And we got shoe spikes, so we can combine those when we get the Tinker's Workshop. And we'll pick up this as well, because they actually sell for pretty good money. And I already got another one, so doubled up is going to be helpful. And I really like the rally. I never noticed it was an actual like yo-yo that you could possess, because there was one time when I started a modded playthrough where I picked up 2 rallies in a row from salamanders, or actually they were from those shell things. I can't remember what they're called, but I killed 2 of those in a row and they dropped it around. It's like, this must be an item that's 100% drop from this mob. I was like, it must be new. Never had it before. Must be new. You know, obviously what you don't know is what you don't know, but and then I was like, let me search this on the wiki. No, well, it's a weapon. That's in the game. Never knew about it. Whatever. That's okay though. You learn new things every day, and that's one thing you want to know about Terraria is even if you've played the game, you have thousands of hours, you're gonna learn new things. There's nothing you don't know about the game. You don't know everything. All right, so this guy's taking nice damage. Obviously, a little more. I wish he could take a little more than I would like for him to. And that's a pressure plate, and that's a chest over there. Didn't think I would make it all the way, but that's okay. It's a granite biome down here. He takes a little nicer damage output than this bigger counterpart. Let's see what's in this chest. Magic mirror, that'll do. That'll do, because that is something you want. Obviously, helps with the creation of the cell phone, which I've never actually officially made one, so, but it does help, I promise, because it's one of those ingredients in making it. And that is some emerald. Now, obviously, like I said, don't go for amethyst. It doesn't sell for much, but emerald is a nice find. So if you find some emerald, definitely you want to pick that up. It can sell for pretty good money, so it's not too bad. There we go. Seems to be a few pieces here, so that's why I'm going for it. Obviously, it's not a whole lot, but it's enough to say, hey, that's a good little bit of money there. Even though I've already got 3 gold, it'll help with a little bit more money. Not a lot, but it'll be something to sell when I get back up. So, and we got another one of these too. Totally just noticed that. And, oh, he's a big guy. I don't want to mess with you, so we'll just do that. And that must be a, yep, trap. That one. I was thinking it was like, maybe a dart trap, but no, it wasn't. So, let's get it. Just gonna keep on going. See what we can find next. Alright, found a little bit of gold here. Not a whole lot, but it'll help with my collection of 48 that I need to get that pick. Obviously, more is helpful. And I do have some bars here, so I just noticed, so I'll be able to make myself like a bow, maybe even a hammer, because a hammer's nice to have, a nice strong hammer. Obviously you don't use a hammer for a whole lot of things, but it helps when you have a decent hammer, because I hate getting like a wooden hammer and it's like a slow one. Obviously wooden hammer means you could craft plenty more, but sometimes you just don't want to waste those resources. So I got 2 sticks of dynamite, which would actually be a good idea to do right here. Collect some stone. Just thought about that. Could have done it sooner, but I think I'm gonna just do it one time here. Collect some stone so I can make, like, you know, a stone house or something. Would be nice, right? Not stone house, gray brick house. Because those are always fancy. Thank you for hitting me. I didn't know if there was anything that I would fall into, like a large pit and end up dying. Which is not something you want to do. You don't want to fall into something without knowing what's down there. Obviously, if you fall down there and die, then there's a pit of water or something you can drop into. That's great too. Then you can obviously go back down and drop there again. But there's that granite biome. Must have been already activated. Wow. Oh, a chest and a skeleton. If I can kill you. One more hit, and you're dead too. I'm not even picking those guys up. Why am I knocking them out? Whatever. Get this chest here. Another cloud in a bottle, intrepid. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up because it's gold. It's gold, baby. I don't use teleportation potions, and the fact that it's a random location, nah, I'm not gonna keep it because I don't need it. I don't. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Yawn right now. Ooh, that must be pretty cool to look at. But I don't want to go down there because that's a death trap. It pretty much is. I could open that up. Oh man, do you want to do this? Whatever. Oh, another one. That's rare. That is rare to find. It's rare to find 2 of these in the same biome, so that's nice. Okay. Another one, and it's a flare gun. It's not too bad. How many? Oh, we have 3 suspicious looking eyes, so we can probably end up doing 3 eyes in this. Ooh. You guys want to see that? Oh, I shouldn't have mined that one up. I'm just going to place it back down. So in case I come back here for it, I have it. Ooh, and I got an anvil. Dang, these guys are like coming after me. I could probably defeat the eye. You guys think I could? I could probably do it. I don't know about 3 times, but I know I could definitely do it 2 times in one night. So like I said, I need is that bow. Then I'm good to go. So let's close that off, just so those guys can't get in here. And I wanted to pick this up. There's nothing really else to go for. What? Let's go home. Get me out of there. Okay. Yeah, this is... Alright. Now let's go ahead and craft some things. So I think it just became nighttime, so we're gonna just kind of chill and do what we normally do. Just kind of take what we have and do normal, and then I'll wait for the next night, because I don't want to start a boss fight and end up being close to daytime. It's not something you want to do, so let's see. I want to kill these guys because I hate hearing the sound of zombies, especially when I can easily kill them, so. And I'll kill this guy too. Boom, dead. Oh, and he gave me a shackle. I'll take that. A hasty one, not too bad. Movement speed, but whatever. Alright, now we're gonna start crafting stuff. Not worry about those guys. So we can make it that pick, and I'm gonna make a bow instead because I have enough for a sword, but I have the rally. Why would I make that? So I actually, as I was looking at that, guys, I almost accidentally made that. That would not have been good. So we do that. We have some chests so we can set down just to kind of store stuff, and then in the future I will make some better looking chest storage spots. I also need to make some housing too. So it just actually probably just became nighttime, but considering the fact that I just kind of started doing stuff, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but not worry about a boss fight because I don't want to split up boss fights. That's no fun. Yeah. Let's see what we can make here. Let's see. Silver, silver, silver. What do we want to make with this silver? Let's go with a sapphire staff. That'll be an... Oh, and it's deadly. That is even better. So what we can do is we can bam, 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 bam. And we ran out, but we have this baby to back me up. So it's all good. It's all good. Oh yeah, and that's something I always forget. Collecting stars. If you get enough stars, you can make some mana. And if you make some mana stars, you are gonna have to be more mana to use for this stuff. Especially since this only takes 5 mana, which is nice. It's gonna be a great addition to my... Oh, let's try to kill this guy. Oh, that one missed. But... Oh. There we go. Just kind of waiting. You missed. How did you miss, but the other guy managed to get on there? But whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Too much. I'll end up needing to get this wood here in the future, but for now we'll be fine. I'm just trying to look for some stars. Found ourselves a chest with some good loot in it, so that's helpful. We also found the ice biome too, which is awesome as well. We got ourselves another fallen star, so I'm just gonna keep searching for some stars. So, yeah. Found ourselves a crimson altar down there. That'll be helpful to know in the future, to when it comes time to, once we hit hard mode, we'll know to go there and take down that guy, so we can get some ores spawning when, obviously, you know, hard mode comes. Alright, so we found which side has which. So the jungle is on the left side, or the right side now, and we know that the dungeon is on the right side. So, nighttime is pretty much over, and since I'm here, might as well bust these guys down. So one thing you want to do when you definitely come to the dungeon is you want to break those pots. Obviously, that's what you want to do every time you see pots, but it's a great thing to do when you get to the dungeon, because they can potentially have keys in them, but these didn't, but that's okay. So we can say hi. And leave you alone. So we ended up finding 13 stars, which means we can craft ourselves 4 mana crystals. 4, and we also picked this guy up. Why not? Because once we build a house, we're able to get the dye trader. So that's the end of this episode. It was kind of a short one. Figured I would do the boss fight, so I'll do that for next episode. And I'll just do the next episode. I'll skip to the next nighttime, and then I'll give you guys just a straight up boss fight of 3 Eye of Cthulhu's, potentially seeing how fast I can do it. Obviously during the day I'll grind up, get some potions and stuff, so that way make it a little bit easier to fight those bosses and quicker, so I can try to fit them all into one night. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. As always, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.